Have you ever wondered why Survivor 50's cast lineup seems so unusual? And with a milestone season that's been highly anticipated, fans were expecting a star-studded roster of iconic players, and many of the big names from past seasons are missing. Um, Before we dive into the mystery of why this is, take a moment to hit the subscribe button and like the video to keep up with all the latest updates. In a surprise twist, former Survivor contestant Cass McKeon, known for her chaotic gameplay in Survivor Cagayan, has proposed an intriguing theory. She suggests that Survivor 50 isn't actually about celebrating a major milestone, but rather setting the stage for something even bigger. The Siri, Jeff Probst may be preparing for his final season as host, potentially during Survivor 55. And he's saving the big names for his farewell. While it may sound far-fetched, let's break down the argument. For many fans, Survivor 50 is expected to be a highlight until Survivor 60. But what if Probst, who turns 65 soon, is planning to step down by then? Shows like Jeopardy and Wheel of Fortune had already transitioned to new hosts, and it wouldn't be unreasonable to think Survivor might do the same. So what's even more fascinating is the absence of some of the show's biggest names, like Boston Rob, Sandra, Parvati, and Tony. These players, often considered the Mount Rushmore of Survivor, are nowhere to be seen in Survivor 50. And instead, we see a mix of players like Suri, Coach, Colby, and Ozzy, who, well, notable, don't hold the same star power as the others. It's almost as if the season is designed to spotlight a new group of players rather than the legends fans were hoping for. This, according to Cass, is because Jeff is holding back the real icons for his swan song. Injuries, it makes sense when you consider how Survivor 40, Winners at War, had an all-star lineup. Compared to that, Survivor 50 feels like a step down in terms of big names, making it seem more like a second chances season than a historic milestone. However, there are plenty of reasons to be skeptical about this theory. Jeff Probst has often said he's not retiring anytime soon, but then again, time catches up with everyone. Even if he does plan to retire, it's unlikely that Survivor would make such a big change without planning it carefully. Some changes to the game, like shortening the duration from 39 days to 26 and introducing new twists, have already made fans uneasy. Yet, despite some complaints, Probst still holds considerable influence behind the scenes. He's not exactly disliked by the fans, and the show's ratings remain strong, unless there's a significant drop in viewership or fan outrage. It seems unlikely that Survivor would push him out before he's ready. So why the odd cast selection? And it's rumored that Boston Rob declined to participate, and the producers may have deliberately chosen to feature less iconic players to ensure a more balanced and unpredictable season. After all, big personalities like Sandra, Parvati, and Tony tend to dominate the spotlight, often overshadowing others. Perhaps the producers wanted to avoid that and give new contestants a chance to shine. Ultimately, we may never know the true reason behind Survivor 50's cast choices unless there's a tell-all documentary or memoir down the line. It's a mystery that's bound to spark debate among fans for years to come. While some players, like Carolyn, may be saved for an all-star season, we might not see that coincide with Pro's final season. Um, um, and still, when that day does come, we can expect a grand farewell with special seasons to honor his legacy, likely in season 60 or 65. So what are your thoughts on Chaos Cast's theory? Do you think Survivor 50 is just a warm-up for the real excitement in the future? Um, and then let's not forget, when the All-Stars season arrives, don't leave out Chaos Cass. It'd be great to see her team up with Spencer for another chance at glory. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.